Okay, so what was we were done with number 6. Now number 7 was, if you do all this sort of maths up until now and go into the exam, I think like 80% of the maths regarding permutation is done. Okay, 80%. Okay, but like there would be some difficult things like making numbers, and there would be like problems regarding combinations. I'm not saying about combinations, okay, but other than like making numbers, all of the problems are almost done, like 80% of it is done. Okay, but by done, what I mean is that you are like acquainted with the concepts. That does not mean that you are done with like everything. Okay, you have to practice more and more. Okay, so there would be some problems regarding a circular arrangement, okay, and other things as well. We will discuss about them, and geometric problems as well. Okay, but these 18 maths which I'm doing, I will inshallah complete it by today. These are like very important things. Okay, either way, first of all, okay, let's complete this 7. So what was number 7?
Number 7 was where vowels order won't change.
Okay, where order of vowels won't change. Order of vowels won't change. Now you have to understand here. So let's see. So let us consider again A, B, C, and D. Okay. A, B, C, and D. These are 4 letters. Okay, and among them we only have A. Okay, as a vowel. Okay, so let's try to like keep the order where like say for instance like what can I say, just a second. Mm, okay, all right. So the question here is the order of vowel, no, actually not the order of vowels doesn't change, it's not the condition. I just so we have to consider that A always remains in front of B. That is the order. That is the order. Okay, not like the vowels order. A always remains in front of B. So let's try to write down all the arrangements. Obviously, if we were trying to find it like with time, it will take time. So as I have written it down, let me write it down for you as well. So AB, let us fix AB, then CD, and also AB, then DC. Okay, so we are done with the arrangements which start with A and B. Okay, now let's start with C and then AB, AB and then D, then start with D, then AB and C. All right, now again let's start with CD and then AB, then AB at the last and DC at the first. Okay, all right, now let's keep A, and then in between A and B let's put a C. A, C, B, D, then A, D, B, C. Are you understanding what I am doing? In each and every case I am keeping A in front of the B. Okay, see,
Yeah.
here A in front of B, A in front of B, and the other 2 spots I am arranging them with C or D. Okay, like here C was at first, D was at second, and here D first, C at second. All right, okay,
Yes.
so ACBD, ADBC, then again say C at first, then A, then D, then B. Okay, then D, then A, then A and C, then D, then B, and A, D, C, and B, and we are done. So we are done. So like there won't be questions like arrange them, like considering all these and all. No, this is like very tiring job, a tiring process. They won't say to you that. All right. But the thing you have to consider here is what is the concept that I got? We got a total number of 12 arrangements. Now, what does this 12 imply? What does this 12 imply? That is what we have to consider. It implies that it equals to 4 factorial over 2 factorial. It implies that it is 4 factorial over 2 factorial because 4 factorial equals to 24 and dividing by 2 factorial gives us the value of 12. Okay. So after all of this saying, all of this understanding, the main thing here would be that the letters or things, the letters or things which do not change order, change order, consider them of the same type. Consider them of the same type. Okay. See, if we would have considered A and B of the same type, A, C, D, tell me what will be the number of arrangement here? A, C, D.
AS.
Sorry?
Oh, AN.
No, no, A, C, D. I'm just like writing it for
Oh,
you.
AACD.
Yes.
Um, to be 4 factorial over 2 factorial
Exactly,
over 2
exactly.
factorial.
So see, all these things, all of this writing, it can be done in just like one line if we consider them to be of the same type. All right, and that is what we are going to do. Okay. All right. So are you done?
Yes.
Very good. So now what was the question? The question was like the vowels won't change their order. Okay, so vowels won't change their order. That means D, I, R, E, C, D, O, R. Let's change it to D, I, R, I, C, T, I, R. I have considered all the vowels to be of the same type, which is only I. Okay, not anything else. Okay, now you will tell me the total number of arrangements here. Tell me, it's a very easy one. No, tell me.
Oh, 5 factorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factorial over 3 factorial.
No, the answer is not complete.
Times.
I didn't say that you have to time it with something. I mean,
Uh,
look at it very carefully. You have done a very silly mistake. Don't rush into it.
VII.
Write down all the letters separately. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, double R. Right? 8 factorial over 3 factorial times 2 factorial.
Right. Okay. So there are
Yeah.
two R's which are of the same type. Okay. I let it figure it out by yourself because you are making this mistake like too many times. Okay. So 8 factorial over, there are 2 r's, that is 2 factorial, and 3 i's, which is 3 factorial. Okay. So that will be our answer. All right. Now the next question was, tell me.
It was I always I always stays in front of E.
I always, yes, I always stays in front of E. Okay. Next. That is it.
I stays in front of E and E stays in front of O.
E stays in front of O. Okay. Stays in front of O. Front of O. Okay. Now, so if I stays in front of E, that means the wait, I think the this is the number 9 question. Are you sure this is number 8? There was one
The
question.
number 8 is I always stays in front of E, and
Yes.
number 9 is I stays in front of E and E stays in front of O.
Right, right. That is what I said. Okay, let's do
Yeah.
number 8 first. Number 9 is easier. Okay, why is it easier? You will get it. Okay, see, so I always stays in front of E. Okay, so that means this is I, and it has to stay in front of E. Or in other words, I can say that I and E's order won't break. Okay, right? It has to follow a particular order. So that means we have to consider I and E to be of same type, right?
Yes.
So if I consider I and E together to be I, so the director will look something like this: D I R I C T O R, and the arrangement would be 8 factorial over. Tell me, there are 2 i's, right? So that will be 2 factorial
And 2 factorial.
times 2 factorial of for R. And number 9 is pretty easy because I always stays in front of E and E always stays in front of O. That means I, E and O do not change their order, which is the same of number 7, right? Because in number 7 it was said that vowels won't change their order, and in number 9 it is said that I always stays in front of E and E always stays in front of O. That means these 3 letters do not change their order. That means in effect vowels don't change their order. Okay, so it's the same as 7. Okay, same as 7. Did you understand what I said?
Yes.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me erase these then. Now what was number 10?
Oh, there's nothing. That was it.
So what was number 10? Okay, let me check if I can give you a break now. Okay, after 10 minutes I'll give you a break. Okay, exactly at 1 hour. Okay, let us do some more maths before that. Okay, so number 10 is that D always stays at the first place. I mean at the first blank spot, you could say it as well. D always stays at the first spot. So again you will glue it to the first spot. Okay, so sorry, not stop, spot. Okay, so it will look something like this. Okay, so say this is D, you will stick it here together. Okay, it does not change, and let us keep writing I R E C T O R. Now there are 7 blank spots, right? Because you cannot change this D. So forget about it. You cannot change this D. Alright. So whatever arrangement you have to do in these 7 spots. So now tell me, what will be the arrangement in of these 7 letters in these 7 spots? Tell me.
Um, 7 factorial
7
over
factorial.
2 factorial.
Right. That is the answer. 7 factorial over 2 factorial. See, things are getting like really easier, right? As we keep on understanding. Okay. Now the next question is D never stays at the first spot. Tell me now. You will tell me. How will you do this? D never stays at the first spot. Tell
Well,
me.
why not? Um, it will just be 6. No, 6 times. Sorry, 7 times 7.
7 times 7. Why is it?
7 times 7 times 6. Oh, that would be like 7 times 7 factorial. I don't know why.
7 times 7 factorial. Why do you think
No,
so? Okay, so
because
what is the total number of arrangement that we got from the number 2 question? Tell me that first. 21,000.
um 20,
20,160. Okay.
20,160. Yeah.
Okay, and this is 2,520. So D, we have calculated the amount of arrangement keeping D at the first spot, that is 2,520. All right, and we have got the total number of arrangement. If we subtract them, we will get D, the number of arrangement where D never stays at the first spot. Understand my point?
Oh, sure.
Okay, because other than that it will be like very lengthy and very difficult procedure, because then you have to keep D in the second spot and then calculate the total number of arrangement. You have to calculate D at the third spot, then calculate the total number of arrangement, D at the fourth spot, then calculate the total number of arrangement. Okay, so you said it to be 7 times 7 factorial, right? Is it so?
Yes.
I'm not particularly sure if that would be correct. Okay, let me check. Okay, so this is uh, uh,
No,
equals
it's
to
definitely not.
total arrangement, total number of arrangement minus D at first equals to 20,160 minus 2520. Okay, so what will be the answer for this? Tell me.
1,007. No, 17,640.
17,640.
640.
Now times this by 7, like 7 factorial over 2 factorial times 7.
Times this by what? 2 factorial of 7.
By 7. 7 factorial over 2 factorial times 7.
Uh, wait, what? I'm sorry, what did you say?
You have to
7.
times this 2520 by 7, multiplied by 7.
17,640.
Yes, okay. Yes, you're I because when I heard that, I felt that your concept is probably correct, so that is why I told you to do this one, so you can do it in that way. Okay, yeah, I don't know if you had thought in the same way as I did, but let me say how it was correct. Okay.
I just keep on forgetting the double R. That's what I forgot.
All right, so see, whenever it's said that D never stays at the first spot, that means there are 7 other spots there that D could stay. Okay, so you will keep on fixing them at different spots. Say for instance, D at the second spot. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now how many ways can you arrange these 7 letters in these 7 spots? That will be 7 factorial over 2 factorial, right? This is
Yes.
correct. Again, so these sort of arrangements will keep on occurring, keep on occurring, keep on occurring. So I can get 2520 types of arrangement keeping D at the second spot. I can get 2520 number of arrangements keeping D at the third spot. I can get 2520 number of arrangements keeping D at the fourth spot, and so on, so on. In this way, D can occupy 7 types of spots, resulting in 2520 times 7 types of arrangement. Did you get my point?
Mm.
Okay, so either way you can do it. You can do it in this way, or you can like calculate for keeping these like fixed at the first spot, and then subtract this sort of like this number of arrangement from the total arrangement. Understand my point?
Mm.
Okay, is there any confusion?
No.
All right, you can take a 5-minute break. Okay.
Okay.